Willamette Valley, but a couple of hot days coming up.
Okay, maybe a good day ahead of the beach or something.
Yeah, the beach would be nice, especially the Northern Oregon coast.
Okay. Thanks, Jack. Well, it was a great night for baseball. The Beavers played, at least. Carl Click will have the score and the rest of the sports.
Buddy, what brings you here? Where you been?
I got a lot. The Northwest, I've got a lot to say, but Matt Bourne wants to talk first, so you go right ahead.
I want everybody to know that I miss this gentleman standing next to me. And when he walked up to me tonight, I was stunned. I was glad to see the man. We've been through so much in our lives together, more than anybody could actually really know. Right or wrong?
That's right.
Now, wait a minute, buddy. I just want everybody to know that the Playboy has told me he's coming back, and he's got a lot of things he's going to tell you people, and I'm personally very interested in finding out myself. And you people out there, just stay behind me, and this Mr. Ebony, he is going to be taken care of tonight. My head's a little sore right now, but hey, it's no big deal. It's no biggie to me. In fact, I like a little bit of pain.
Stan, can I hold the microphone on this? Northwest, I got a lot to say, and do you people want to hear what I got to say?
I want to hear it.
Okay, first of all, I've been gone for 9 weeks. I've been out of the Northwest, I've been in the Northwest, I've been to Japan, I've been all over the country. And there's complete chaos going on in wrestling all over the country. You know that, right, Matt?
That's right, buddy.
Now, I got to bring up a memory here. When Billy Jack was here, we all stepped aside to wrestle Ric Flair. Billy Jack went in, he wrestled Ric Flair, beat the hell out of Ric Flair, and Ric Flair kept the belt. It was a 1-hour draw, and Billy Jack didn't win the belt. Now, you may say I'm trying to sound conceited here, but if I would have wrestled Ric Flair that night, I think I could have won the Northwest Heavyweight belt. What I'm trying to say is this. Wait a minute. Matt Bourne, when Roddy Piper come in, he was injured. Granted. Then he goes up to you, and he says, Matt Bourne, I would like to have you take my place in the chain match against Rip Oliver, and you did it, and you won the match thanks to Piper jumping up and helping. But you, I had to step aside again. And then Ebony and Miller are the only two alone. Oliver was barred out of the territory because of you. Assassin's gone.
Well, what's the point you're trying to make, buddy?
Now, the point I'm trying to make is this. Everything's been happening the last 9 weeks, and Playboy Buddy Rose is back in his suit. Playboy Buddy Rose is back in the Northwest. Playboy Buddy Rose wants to look at that lump on your head. And you know what? If he'd hit it a little bit harder, you probably would have been bleeding. He probably had to hit it about this hard. Hey. I'll tell you what I'm doing. Boy, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'll tell you what, Stasiak, you touch me, I'll have you barred from wrestling. Matt Bourne, it's been everybody against Buddy Rose. It's time for Buddy Rose to take over the Northwest. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Stasiak, don't touch me. I'll tell you what I'll do. You think Rip Oliver hit you. Bourne. You know what I'm trying to tell you here? Hey, Buddy Rose is back, and I'll tell you what, Matt Bourne, Tommy Pritchard, Hack Sawyer, look at this. Here's my shoe. Why don't you lick the bottom of my feet, Matt Bourne? You see, I'm taking over the Northwest from here on out, and nobody's going to stop me.
Can we get a stretcher?
Boy, I'll tell you, Talk about a turn of events. I mean, that was so unexpected. I can't believe it happened.
Oh, it happened, all right.
I got to give you back to Don.
I'm wondering if we can we get a stretcher, Stan? Because I think
That's probably one of the most unexpected things I've ever heard about. Matt Bourne bleeding profusely from the forehead.
we definitely need a stretcher up here.
Buddy Rose, in a very surprise appearance and interview, all of a sudden out of nowhere just attacked Matt Bourne, and very unexpected, very unfortunate. Matt Bourne bleeding from the forehead. Talk about a surprise attack. Buddy Rose, I can't believe this. It's hard to find any words to say here. An unprovoked attack. Matt Bourne still on the floor in our crow's nest here.
Well, the sport of
Quite a beating.
professional wrestling does not need this kind of thing, Stan. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. I've got blood on me. You've got it on you. We're gonna take a break right now. We'll be back with a report on Matt Bourne. We'll be back, by the way, with the second fall of our main event and some more news. This was has taken everybody completely by shock. We'll be back with more right after this.
During Tom Peterson's wake-up
Going
call.
on now in the second fall because Bourne.
Matt Bourne was severely injured. He was bleeding, and now Sandy Barr's in the ring. Mr. Ebony's in the ring waiting for the start of the second fall, but Matt Bourne has not made his appearance yet, and I doubt if he will.
Oh, there's no
if he
way
does,
he
it'll
can.
surprise me very, very much.
There's no way that Bourne.
He was out of it. He was helped out by Hacksaw Sawyer and Tommy Pritchard, and that surprise attack by Buddy Rose took me by surprise. He shoved me out of the way. Quite honestly, Don, I didn't know what was happening. It was just so confusing, and really, I'm still in a state of shock.
Well, that was never would have expected anything like that from Buddy. I mean, the last time we saw Buddy, he was a pretty nice guy. But boy, I tell you, wherever he's been, he should stay out of those places because he's turned into an animal here. That is so uncalled for, so unnecessary in this sport. So now we don't know what's going on. Mr. Ebony is leaving the ring.
Well, I don't know what the decision here is. We haven't had any sort of an announcement to explain anything.
She doesn't know what's going on.
I don't know. I see Sandy Barr making his way out of the ring back to the dressing room. So the only thing, what can we do now, Don, is go to a break or...
Well, we might check and see if anybody's coming out of the dressing room. We're going to have a standby match here.
Really?
Because our main event has certainly been cut short at the hands of Playboy Buddy Rose.
Well, you know, it was so surprising. Buddy came up, they shook hands. I shook hands with Buddy. Everything seemed calm and normal. Then out of nowhere, it took me a few seconds to realize what was going on. I just couldn't believe it. Out of nowhere, Buddy Rose took the microphone and hit Matt Bourne over the head and then continued to kick at him. He shoved me out of the way, and boy, he was just plain wild. He tore half of the ceiling out here in the crow's nest, took a chair to Matt, and
the entire crowd was stunned.
Really?
Yeah, you can tell by the look on the faces right now that nobody really knows what's going on. Why don't
he was like a wild man there, Don.
Yeah. Look, that guy looks like
Look at
Willie
that,
Nelson.
doesn't
Yeah.
he, though?
Hey, everybody comes
Hey,
here to
how you
these
doing, Willie?
matches. Why don't we review our menu calendar again?
Right. Tomorrow, Sunday, what is tomorrow, the 15th?
Yeah, tomorrow the 15th, right.
All the wrestlers are off. Monday the 16th, wrestling returns to Bend High School in Bend, Oregon. Tuesday night, don't forget, folks, the big Tuesday Portland special featuring a tag team main event for the Pacific Northwest Tag Team Championship. champions Hacksaw Sawyer and Tommy Pritchard will defend their titles against Mr. Ebony, the Black Terror, and Mean Mike Miller, and what a main event that'll be. And then Wednesday night in Seattle, Washington, Thursday night, South Salem High School, Friday, Eugene, Lane County Fairgrounds. Don't miss it, be there.
Saturday back here. We'll be right back with something right after this.
To a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 238 pounds, from Vancouver, BC, Buck Ramstad. His opponent in this corner, 225 pounds, from Florida, Hacksaw Sawyer.
Needless to say, this was not a scheduled 2 out of 3 match, but it is now, thanks to Buddy Rose.
Boy, I'll tell you, talk about wrestling being full of surprises. This is a perfect example of things here tonight. Not very pleasant. Playboy Buddy Rose. And you're not getting this microphone anymore.
My mouth. You can't hit me and I can't hit you. Tuesday night, I do not suck. The Northwest sucks. Matt Bourne, you're
Hey, come on, buddy.
Matt Bourne's a pussy. He's so much a pussy. I got you Tuesday night, Bourne. Even though the Northwest Tag Team Championship's on the line. Tuesday night, Matt Bourne. When I get through with you, you're going to be so down under, they're going to have to airmail in light. You're going to look so much like Boy George that your jeans are going to have to be shaped like a question mark. The zipper will be just like a question mark. They won't know who you are. That's what kind of a pussy you are, Matt Bourne. And Tuesday night, Matt Bourne and myself are going to step into that square circle, and I hope the people back you up. I wanted the Northwest attention tonight, and I got their attention. You know how I got their attention? By doing what I did to Matt Bourne. Now you...
Mike Miller has just appeared.
Mike Miller, Ebony, I got nothing against you guys. I'm on my own. I don't want to take nobody's place. I'm on my own. All I wish the best to you guys.
Buddy Rose, you come up here. You took care of Matt Bourne like we've been trying to take care of him for the past 6-7 weeks.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm telling you one thing, you put him down on the floor. You put him down, but you almost put him out of business.
Like I said, I'm not trying to take nobody's place here. You guys got a big title match Tuesday.
That's enough talking for now.
We all have something in common.
Just get out of here.
You got it, brother. Matt Bourne, you're going down Tuesday night.
All right, we're going back out to the ring right now to get ready for the second fall of our main event. This isn't the way it was supposed to be, but it is now. If you tuned in late, see that crowd right there? They were stunned and shocked just a little bit ago during the previous interview with Buddy Rose when he came up here with Matt Bourne. Matt.
Well, you know, Don, it looks like Buddy Rose he's been threatening me now. Well, I'll tell you what a shocker here tonight.
Well, you better get down to that gym.
Hey,
not just for Rip.
I'm glad I got a head start here. I'll tell you, I talk about unexpected. Now, all of a sudden, the Clan and Buddy Rose are palsy-walsy, and I'll tell you, I just wonder if Rip Oliver is behind all this. I don't know what to think anymore.
It sure looks a lot like Oliver, doesn't it?
Well, all of a sudden, the Clan comes out congratulating Buddy Rose. Buddy Rose, before we started the interview, start threatening me. I don't know, Don.
Oh, it's crazy.
All I got to say, it's time to get in shape and get ready.
Well, the original main event was Matt Bourne against Mr. Ebony. Went one fall. Matt Bourne won it by disqualification over Ebony. Matt Bourne came up here for an interview. Buddy Rose came up here with him. Everything started out just fine. Then all of a sudden, Rose just exploded on Matt Bourne. Hit him with a microphone, cut his head, cut his face. We got blood all over the place up here. Bourne was all but knocked unconscious. And now we've had to reschedule a new main event. And that's it right there. Hacksaw Sawyer and Buck Ramstad. And Hacksaw has the first fall.
No, Buck Ramstad won the first fall, remember?
That's right, that's right.
Buddy Rose looked like he was making his way in the ring, distracted Hacksaw, and Buck Ramstad took advantage, drove a knee to Hacksaw Sawyer's back, and got him for the pin.
Yep.
And he owns the only fall of this match, does Buck Ramstad. Hacksaw Sawyer now muscling his way out of the front face lock. trying to reverse it into a wrist lock. But Ramstead with a hair pull, caught by Sandy Barr, forcing the break. Now Ramstead backing away from Hacksaw Sawyer.
Now the crowd really getting behind Hacksaw. Hacksaw, all right, working on Buck Ramstad in the corner. Here comes a Veal, or a hip toss. And a drop kick. Oh, here we go. The old ear burner. There it is. Gone.
Oh, the old bell ringer. And
Yeah,
Buck
he's going
Ramstad
outside.
out of the ring.
Now he's not hearing a whole lot now, but just a big hum.
Oh, boy, talk about action here tonight. Unexpected,
Here's something.
unscheduled matches. We've seen everything.
Hacksaw Ramstad back into the corner.
A lot of bitter words, and according to Buddy Rose, I guess the match has been made this Tuesday night between Buddy Rose and Matt Bourne. Another main event adding to that. I guess there will be a double main event this Tuesday night right here at the Portland Sports Arena.
I'm just wondering if Bourne even knows about this. I'm wondering what condition Bourne is in back there. We haven't received a report.
I'll tell you what. We have not received a report on Matt Bourne, but in order to make a match, you can bet your life that Matt came to and asked for the match, and Don Owen okayed it. Evidently, that's what happened, because the match, according to Buddy Rose, has been made this Tuesday night between Matt Bourne and Playboy Buddy Rose, along with the other main event, Hacksaw Sawyer and Tommy Pritchard defending their title against Mr. Ebony and Mike Miller. So the Clan in action again.
And it's all going to be happening that night. Ramstad now working once again on Hacksaw Sawyer. Driving knees into the small of the back. Now going for a body slam. There it is. And the pin. Hacksaw gets his foot over that bottom rope. Look at this guy.
Richard, Tommy, can you figure out, have you ever seen anything like this before?
Well, Stan, I've been around a lot of places myself, just like Buddy Rose is talking about. He's been all over the country, and wrestling's in chaos all over the country. Well, it looks like wrestling's in chaos right here in Portland, Oregon. And let me tell you one thing. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of backstabbing. I've seen a lot of low-down people in my life, buddy. And when I first got to this area, I got along with you fine. And you and I had no problems. But I'm going to tell you right now, if that's the way you want to play your games, and that's the way you want to treat your friends, you better consider yourself very unlucky, my friend, because Hack Sawyer and myself, not to mention Matt Bourne, are going to be watching out for your rear end from now on. If that's the way you want to play it, first of all, I came to this area, I heard the people were behind you, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. I don't know if you're going back with the Klan, I don't know exactly what your plans are.
It's no good, whatever it is.
Exactly, and when you do something like that, Matt's a very good friend of mine and Hacks, and when you do something like that, you're causing war with not only him, but everybody else on our side. So, I don't know what you're up to, buddy, but I don't think I'm going to like it, and I know Hack and Matt Bourne aren't going to like it either. So if you want to stick your nose and do something like this again, that's fine with me. It doesn't matter to me anymore because I'm ready for a fight, and if you want to stick your nose where my nose is, make it good, buddy, because I'm ready for it.
And good luck in your match Tuesday night in the Portland Special. You're defending your titles against Mean Mike Miller and Mr. Ebony. We don't have any more time left, Tommy, but good luck, and that will be a big match, and I know it's very important to you. Good luck, Tommy. Thank you very much.
Going back out to the ring right now to get ready for our third and final fall of our main event. That is all even at one fall apiece between Hacksaw Sawyer and Buck Ramstad. If that didn't sound like the main event to you to begin with, that was not the scheduled main event. But due to a situation in the Crow's Nest between Buddy Rose and Matt Bourne, this has become the main event, and this has turned out to be quite a match here.
Yes, it has, Don. I'll tell you, a great match, but gee, there's been so many things happening here that it's hard to concentrate on one thing. I mean, Buddy Rose keeps popping up all over the place. Well, you know, I'm still stunned on it.
Well, Buddy was gone for about 9 weeks, and he came back to what we thought was a welcome. But that certainly was not a welcome that he gave Matt Bourne up here in the Crow's Nest. As soon as we get a report, if we get a report back on the condition of Matt Bourne, we'll certainly pass it along your way.
I feel like a fool is what I feel like.
No, you have no reason to feel like a fool, Matt. I'll tell you, I feel like a fool myself. That's the last thing anybody expected. Got me by surprise, got you by surprise, got everybody in this audience by surprise.
Very foolish of me. Very foolish of me. I should have known the geek hadn't changed in 3 years. You hadn't lost any weight. You're still a big fat slob. I should have seen through a long time ago, Rose. Well, I'll tell you something. I may be able to fool you on Monday, and you may be able to fool me on Tuesday, and back again on Wednesday. But when it comes down to the bottom line, Rose, if you can remember back about 3 years ago, the bottom line, when you get in that ring with me, I've got the edge on you. I don't care how smart you think you are, how smart you actually are. I've got the edge on you when it comes down into the squared circle, pal. And you know it, and I know it, and everybody else knows it. Hey, buddy. Just reflect back now. Reflect back about 3 years ago when they turned away about 2,000 people and they packed this sports arena. And you crawled in the ring with me. Yeah, reflect back, buddy. You know what, Rose? I'm telling you, you come up here with me, I pat you on the back. I pat you on the back, and you look at my face and you smile at me. Oh, what a fool I am. What a fool. But I'm going to tell you something. Tuesday night, buddy. Tuesday night, you asked for it, you got it. Me.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's this Tuesday night. A double main event between Playboy Buddy Rose and Matt Bourne. That's this Tuesday night. Get your tickets early. Also, tag team main event for the title between Tommy Pritchard and Hacksaw Sawyer against Mr. Ebony and Mean Mike Miller.
Okay, that's you got the story. We'll see you Tuesday night. This is Don Koss along with Stan Stasiak. Thanks so much for joining us tonight from Portland Wrestling from the Portland Sports Arena.